Get a little bit closer, baby. Get it on. Get it on. It's the night. It's the night. When to. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Daily Gaffer. It's your boy Jess, aka Wrong and Strong. Today's segment is all about Manchester United Sporting Directive. Because as an Arsenal fan, you know there's nothing I love more than talking about Manchester United Sporting Directive. Before we continue, people, help your boys on their way to 5,000 subscribers by hitting the subscribe button and the like button to fight Al Gore and these terrible rhythms. We're done with that. Let's crack on. So, people, I've been looking at the state of Manchester United Sport Directive, and it's not looking good. Manchester United Sport Directive are in trouble. They're in trouble, and I can't believe that I'm the only one that can see this. What are my reasons for saying this? I'll tell you what they are. It's very, very straightforward. So Manchester United Sport Directive, I'm unsure with their current squad. I'm unsure with Ten Hag and his man management. I'm unsure about Ten Hag and his talent ID. And my final point I will elaborate on in a moment. But let's talk about the current players in Manchester United Sport Directive. The goalkeeper, good goalkeeper, exactly what Manchester United Sport Directive needed to take their game to the next level. The right back, Ivan Wan-Bissaka, I think is a fantastic defender, but that he's very limited, and I don't think he's a modern player. He's not what you want from your fullback in the year 2023. Had this been in the days of Gary Neville, no. Even then, no. Ivan Wan-Bissaka would have been the generation before Gary Neville, if you ask me. I like Luke Shaw. He's one of my favourite players. I don't get all the anger towards him. I like him a lot. I think he's very confident on the ball. He's got, these are all my opinions by the way, got high football IQ, uses the ball well. So I like Luke Shaw. I've always liked Luke Shaw. So, but he's not playing at the moment. Diogo Dalot played left back last time out against Arsenal, and I thought he was superb. Yeah, very impressed by him. Very confident player. Yeah, big fan of Diogo Dalot. Lisandro Martinez. I don't think he's that good. I think he's just good. You know, I think he's just okay, in my opinion, guys. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who talks to the camera and pretends that there's people listening. Rafael Varane, for me, is past it. He's just okay. Experienced. Still quite young as far as defenders go, believe it or not. Victor Lindelof is a player I like a lot. But I think United killed his confidence all those years, not trusting in him and leaving him on the bench and pairing him with Harry Maguire. Casemiro. For some context, my team outside of the UK, well, my team in Europe, outside of the Premier League, is Real Madrid. So I've been watching Carlos Casemiro for a long time. I know exactly what he brings to the team, or what he brought to the team in his prime. He's not the man he once was. If you can get a prime Casemiro, fine. However, prime Casemiro isn't. In Jamaica, we've got a saying: "It's no man is an island." Casemiro is not an island, okay? He is like the Canary Islands. He's Lanzarote. He needs Tenerife and Fuerteventura. Okay? Tenerife is Toni Kroos and Fuerteventura is Luka Modric. And with Casemiro being Tenerife, they make the Canary Islands. I know I've missed one out, but I can only name 3. And he's not going to get that of Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount, or even Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen. Bruno Fernandes, I'm not a fan of. His style of play doesn't suit Manchester United to what they need to do to move on. His passing is superb. Oh, his passing is superb. He wins the ball back as well midfield, but he's not a player who's going to drive the ball and move the ball, play a short 1-2 and get it back. He's a guy, when I think of Bruno Fernandes, I think of him getting the ball and playing a lovely pass, over 30 yards, 40-yard pass, lovely. But in terms of short, neat, intricate play, he's not the guy. Eriksen is okay, but past it. Mason Mount is the wrong fit. So teams are likely to play a low block against Manchester United. Okay, so you need someone that's going to play good passes between the lines. Yeah, Mason Mount isn't that guy. He's a guy that's going to run at you. He's not the kind of guy that's going to break down low blocks. So for me, that doesn't work. Rashford is phenomenal, provided the opposition are playing a very high line and Rashford is playing on the left. Okay, high line against Rashford, off the left, one of the best in the world. Low block against Rashford, playing anywhere, he may as well not play. I'm one IV, in my opinion. Anthony is not my kind of player. I don't even know where it would work for him. I can't see a team where Anthony turns it around. So for me, Anthony is a big no. And then you got Højlund, who looked good in his little cameo. But I can't really speak on him yet because I haven't seen anything. Martial is terrible as well, so let's not even go there. So that's why I'm unsure about the current players at Manchester United Sports Directive. I'm unsure about the coach, Erik Ten Hag, and his management, his man management. Him getting rid of Fred. I feel like you could use Fred. Definitely use Fred. Not playing McTominay. I feel like this United team can use McTominay. As horrible as it was watching the McFred axis of evil, you could actually use them, and he's not using them. Like, this United team can use them. His words about Sancho before the Arsenal game, for me, showed poor man management. He could have said anything. You know, you can just lie, Ten Hag. You haven't got to say the truth, just lie, and you didn't do that. So I've got to question your man management there. You keep playing Anthony. I know he's your signing, and you want to prove us wrong, but it's not going to happen. And the whole Maguire situation, like, either make him go or say something. I don't know, man. And Ronaldo, at the time I thought it was good, leadership, strong man, getting rid of the big dog Ronaldo, but now I'm starting to question it. My other issue is with Ten Hag's talent ID. Anthony, no. Tero Malacia, no. Wout Weghorst, no. Mason Mount, no. So I've got a question, Ten Hag's talent ID, because I just don't know what you're looking for in a players. However, my final point and my main point as to why I believe that Manchester United Sport Directive are in trouble is because of Onana. Hear me out. Onana's great. However, teams know he's great. Teams know that his delivery is pinpoint. Okay? So the last thing you want to do is have 2 or 3 players pressing him and the defenders, because you're going to create massive gaps in behind, which he will exploit. He can and he will exploit these gaps with a lovely ball to who? Marcus Rashford in acres of space. So what opposing teams aren't going to do, like what Arsenal done on the weekend, is not press him. Okay? Let him play an 8-10 yard pass left and right to centre backs, get it back, play it back to them, get it back, play it the other way. Let him do that. Don't let him ping the ball 70 yards up the field with pinpoint, laser-like precision. No. Okay. Now, what that does, okay, by not letting him play his passes, you eliminate Rashford. Okay. Having Onana in the team means that opposing teams will sit low against you, which means you've now eliminated Rashford. If Onana does go for that long pass, okay, it may get cut out, but now he's bypassing Bruno Fernandes. He's not doing his job in the team, playing those lovely Hollywood balls to Rashford or one of the other wide players. So my point I'm making is that by signing the right goalkeeper in Andre Onana, you've actually taken steps backwards, because now teams are going to be aware of his distribution. Okay, and they're going to sit back. They're going to force you sideways, left and right, and not allow you to release Rashford. And if he does try and go long, it'll be cut out, and you're bypassing Bruno Fernandes. So that was the main point I wanted to make, guys, that I believe that Onana is the biggest problem for United. Not because he's a bad player, not at all. We all know he's a fantastic player, but his attributes don't fit with United's greatest strength, and their greatest strength is Bruno Fernandes getting a ball, or Eriksen, and playing that lovely ball to Rashford on the left wing for him to exploit any fullback in the league and put the ball in the far corner. There you have it, guys. My views on Manchester United sport directive, and why they are in massive trouble. I hope you've enjoyed. Guys, I'm not a terrorist. I just have my views, and I know that my views are nothing more than my views. They're not gospel, they're not even fact. This is my opinion. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you can, even if you don't agree with me, at least see where I'm coming from. I've been wrong and strong. You guys have been great as usual, and I will see you on my next rant, which will be tomorrow. Peace out.